Hello guys, this is Xiong. Today I'm going to do a movie review on Ghost in the Shell. Today I'm going to talk about the pros, the cons, suggestion, and the moral of the movies. So I'm one of those people who actually bought the original anime and actually watched the anime. And this is going to be a little bit of the comparison because you have to compare it to the original and see how did they do it and did they succeed? Did they exceed my expectation? So, excuse me, let me start with the pros. The visual effect was great. On the visual effect and practical effect was great, you know, on the robot, the camouflage, the city, the car, the whole thing felt like you were in it. You can tell, you can smell, you can breathe, you can touch, you can see the city. Even though you only saw, you know, parts of it, but you can tell that the world was believable. It was an actual city. The world was engrossing. Scarlett Johansson, the cast did a really great job. I didn't think that Scarlett Johansson would be good, but she was. Bato, the guy, he was, you know, he played a supporting role. He was good. And it's kind of funny that you have a male supporting role in the movies. I guess I've just never noticed that in other movies, maybe. I also like that they pay respect or homage to the original. There are certain scenes in the movie and they pretty much copy the same kind of sequence, you know, at the beginning with the she's coming to life, and then the water sequence where she under the water and go up and come through the water, and the what was the other sequence? The fighting the robot sequence, and at the ending where she goes camouflage at the ending, and that was very beautiful. You know, the ending was just like, you know. I like that was a really nice way to finish the icing on the cake, so to speak. And I like that. So, the con. There is two villains in this movie. I prefer the first villain because he's more interesting, more relevant to the stories. Get rid of the second villain. He feel like generic. You feel like we've seen it before. It's just not interesting. The first villain is the better villain. The lack of the deep thought, the deep thinking, the deep thinking of a movie, the questioning of oneself, all those questions that the original one had. So that's the con. That, you know, it lacked that. And I feel like it was dumbed down for the general audience. And I can understand why they have it, but at the same time, you want it because that shows to convey the level of intelligence, you know, of a movie designer or storytelling. I mean, you look at Matrix, it was deep thinking, deep design, deep cultural questioning. And it was successful, and I kind of wish that they sort of had that impact like the Matrix and the original Ghost in the Shell. Suggestion, like I said earlier, just keep one villain, develop his motivation, his character, his fears and his anger, and all those sort of stuff to make him a great villain. Make him imposing, making him as a threat, and he is a threat in the movie, but I'd like him to be more of an imposing threat to the team and to the CEO Hanaka. I like to give the director suggestion is follow the original or be totally different and unique, but still have the source material, the characters, the world. Be your own story, but still have it. You know, and then you will be known for being different. I mean, look at Logan, look at Deadpool. I mean, those they are different from the mainstream. And being different can be successful if you hit it right. see more of the other cast interaction, their role, their specialties. And also I'd like to see more cinematic shots, more sound score to enhance the feeling of the world, the action sequence. And one thing I really wish, if the directors wanted to go the route being different, is there was a scene where the doctor need to kill the major. She could have injected the red solution and the major died, but she comes back because you can't kill the ghost or the spirit or the person. You can only kill the robot. But then show that she actually come back in the show. That would have been a really powerful scene to kind of show that you can't kill a person's ghost, because it's their person, their spiritual essence. Kind of wish there's so many things that they could have gone and done. I haven't sort of thought through, all the things that they could have done if I were to make my own. But maybe someday I might think about making my alternative sequence or alternative story for movies. But that's for another topic. The moral of this movie is everybody have a ghost. Whether you're in a metal suit or a human, you have an essence, you have an aura. That's what I took from this movie somewhat. The reason I say that because it sort of lacks some of the substance that the original had. But on that note, I like to give this movie an 8 out of 10 because they do pay homage to the original, and there are some sequences that they took from the original, and I appreciate that the director really respected the source material. And he did make some stuff in there too, to make it a little bit longer. And I feel that it was you got to see a little bit more of the world, because in the original you didn't really see much, but here you do see a lot. So I appreciate that, and I hope it does well in the box office, because I would like to see a sequel, just kind of see where it goes, So on that note, I want to thank you for your time and effort to watching my videos. Please like, thumbs up, share, subscribe to my YouTube channels. Thank you so much for your time.